What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I pack for my summertime trip to Italy. I am so excited. Me and my boyfriend are heading over there for about like 18-ish days, so it's a pretty long trip and I have a lot of stuff to pack. My friend is actually getting married over there and we are going to the wedding, so that is the main reason for the trip, but obviously we're going all the way to Italy, so we're going to make a whole trip out of it, and I have a lot of things that I need to get together here. I'm going to be showing you guys the cute outfits that I'm bringing, how I like to plan out my outfits, the makeup that I'm bringing, obviously accessories, bags, how I like to pack everything, my luggage. All of the tips will be shared in this video. So if you like organization, if you like kind of the process of things, or if you just love travel, then you're gonna enjoy this video. Hang out with me today. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness, my skin is like all blotchy and gross. I'm a little bit stressed out, guys, okay? I have a lot of things to do, but don't worry, we're gonna get all of it done. Let's start off with the luggage that I'm bringing. I just wanna show you guys what I have here and what we're working with, what I have to fit everything into. Excuse you, Minnie. Excuse you. You can't come. You cannot come on this trip. I know you wanna be on the trip, but you can't. Are you chewing my clothes? She will find the one little chewable cord in the entire pile. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, so real quick, here is my luggage, and I'm not gonna go too in depth because a little bit later in this video, I will show you kind of what goes where. But just to summarize, so you know what we're working with, my big check-in luggage is the aluminum Rimowa trunk. I got this last year for my trip to Paris, and so far, I really, really like it. It is kind of like a thicker suitcase, like she's a chunky gal. She's a chunky gal, but it is very, very functional. And I'm going to show you why a little bit later in the video because it really just suits my style of packing. Right here is a little foldable duffel bag that I got in Paris last year. And I always like to bring one of these in case I buy stuff. And when I say in case I buy stuff, what I actually mean is that I am going to buy stuff and I'm probably, let's be real, going to need this. So this is a really nice large duffel bag. And I usually just end up like moving a bunch of clothes into this. And then I just check it. Like I just pay for another check bag. Again, if I need it. Then I have this carry-on. This is from Arlo Sky. Fantastic brand if you're looking for something that kind of is a little bit more high-end than like the Away brand. No shame, like that's a really good brand, but this I think has a little bit more design going for it and is a little bit more durable, but it still is not as much as like the Rimowa. If you're looking for kind of an in-between, I will link this brand below, and I've had this carry-on for years now and I absolutely love it. Then I have my backpack. This is the Tumi, I think this is called the Voyager backpack. It's in the leather material. And I just love this backpack. Like I've literally had it for years. It has so many pockets, and I'm going to put my laptop in here. I'm going to put my snacks, any magazines, basically anything that I need for the plane, my headphones, everything is going to go in there. Anything that I need to grab. And I've got my cute little Edward the Robot Prada keychain on here, and he just keeps me company. By the way, how do we like the nails? How do we like the summertime nail? She is ready for her trip. All right, so that is my luggage, and I will show you a little bit later how I fit everything into it. Okay, so here is my vanity. Hello, that is me. And what I have done here is I have laid out all of the makeup I'm thinking of bringing in the order that I normally would put it on my face. I kind of scan through and I think to myself, what would I use next? And that way I don't forget anything, but also it helps me understand, okay, Sophia, like you don't need 6 eyeshadow palettes on this trip. Does that make sense? So let me kind of show you what I'm thinking of bringing here, and it probably won't be that much of a surprise if you watch that other video, but you can kind of see what I'm deciding between. So I'm gonna definitely bring the Bois de Chanel Le Teint foundation, except I'm not gonna bring it in this big bottle. I'm going to put it in one of these little bottles. I just need to fetch a new one. I'm also gonna refill this one with the Pat McGrath foundation. So I think those are the 2 foundations I'm gonna bring. I am debating maybe bringing the Tom Ford stick foundation, but this is a little bit bulky and heavy. I also have my little mini NARS concealers here. I have an RMS lip balm. I've got my RMS Supernatural Radiance Serum in the medium shade, my Westman Atelier face tray stick. This is one of the little minis that I picked up. And then I also have my little mini, actually I probably don't need this. Yeah, I probably don't need this because I'm going to bring one of the Hourglass palettes, and I think I'm gonna bring this one, which is the Sculpture palette. Unfortunately, I was dumb and I dropped it, and so this blush broke, but there's like still a little bit left there that I can use. And actually, this is the blush Mood Exposure that I tend to use a little bit more. I also put this little mini NARS Laguna bronzer here because I'm kind of thinking of bringing a backup bronzer. I'm also going to be bringing the Makeup Forever travel palette. I love this thing. It has so many different products in one. We've got contour, bronzer, concealer. We have the cream blush. And so I feel like with that and the Hourglass palette, I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff to work with. But you know what, guys? It's not enough. It's not enough because I'm still deciding between some of these. I have right here this little mini Rare Beauty blush, the new Chanel Summer Collection blush and highlighter duo. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't want to leave her at home. Then I have the Dior Backstage Bronzed Glow blush, and I also have this one from Suku, and this one is number 137, and I just wrote Perfect Nude on the back because everything is in Japanese, and this just helps me remember which color is in which palette. So I'm probably going to eliminate one or two of these, but this is kind of what I have in mind, just kind of like neutrals, corals, etc. And then here's where we have the biggest issue. All of these eyeshadow palettes, which one am I going to bring? I'm definitely going to bring this Viseart one. This is the Soleil La Plage. I always bring this one with me on vacation. It has some good neutrals, but also some really nice pops of color. But gosh, I'm so tempted to also bring the two Chanel ones because like they're just so perfect. Then I also have this one from Dior. I'm kind of thinking, this palette is very much repetitive with this one. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to not bring this one. Similarly, I think I'm gonna maybe take that one away. Maybe keep Coral Treasure because this one is truly unique. And then I think I'm gonna bring, this is the Chanel Le Beige Intense palette. I brought this with me last year on vacation, and it's such a good like evening palette, but you can do a daytime look as well. But then I also have this one from Dior. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love this palette. This is from the Dior Riviera collection from 2 summers ago, and this one is called Riviera. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. Ugh, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna get rid of one of these, and I think it's probably either gonna be Coral Treasure or Riviera, but I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking, I hate to do this, but I think it's probably gonna be Coral Treasure because this is pretty vibrant and it doesn't match with every outfit. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. And then over here, I have all of like the long skinny products. So I've got 2 lip liners. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and Iconic Nude. I have a couple of Chanel and Dior eyeliners just in kind of the basic shades. But then I also have the mint one from Dior, the matte mint, and the, what was this called? Blue Abyss from Chanel. I have my Surratt Noir lash tint, and then I have the magnetic liner for my magnetic lashes because I do think I'm going to wear these lashes to the wedding. Normally I wouldn't bring these on vacation with me. I know it's a little bit extra, but if it's somebody's wedding, I like to kind of dress up and I like to have fun with my makeup. Then I have a little mini Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Love this stuff. Got some brow stuff. This little mini Tower, or not Tower 28, Cali Ray. I always get them mixed up. Cali Ray mascara. This is very durable, and I also have the Surratt Noir lash tint. Finally, over here, we have fragrance and we have lip products. So I'm not going to bring these big fragrance bottles. I'm going to decant the fragrance into one of these little travel size atomizers. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Atomizers. I'm going to put the fragrance in here. I need to go grab another one of these because I'm thinking I'm going to bring these two. So I've got Tom Ford Mandarino di Amalfi as kind of like a light daytime scent. And then I have Tom Ford Costa Azul Aventura, which is kind of more of like a sexy scent. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit woodsier. It's just so good. Oh, for like an evening eating outside, it's great. Then I'm gonna bring 2 of the YSL Love Shine lipsticks. I have the Caramel Swirl and Nude Lingerie, I believe. I'm gonna bring my Edam Lip Softening Treatment, or Lip Softening Balm rather. The Dior Bronzed Glow Lip Gloss. This little Chanel one that I'm actually wearing right now. This is the Balm in Anemone. It's a beautiful coral color. The Makeup by Mario in Soho. These 2 from Merit. I have a matte one in Antibes and a satin one in Tiger. I have this tiny little Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk one, which I usually like to bring this with me if, you know, like I'm going to a wedding or a special event, because it just fits in my purse or even maybe like a pocket or something like that. And I can pair this with one of the lip liners that I just showed you right there. So all of this has to fit in this little bag, okay? And you know what? It is gonna fit in that little bag. I'll show you at the end what it looks like, but I just wanted to give you guys a little lay of the land. Definitely going to be eliminating some of the eyeshadow palettes, and who knows, maybe some of the eyeliners as well. Sometimes I like to pack the lip products in a separate little pouch just so that I kind of, you know, when I go to like throw it in my purse at the beginning of the day, I can find it easily. So there might be a second bag. There might be a second bag, but yes, I do travel with all of this makeup. Welcome to my little fashion corner. This is where I'm organizing all of my outfits, my handbags, my shoes. All of this needs to be pared down and kind of mixed and matched, but I'm going to walk you guys through some of the things that I'm going to be bringing here, how I kind of go about picking what I'm going to wear. And I also just have like some really cool fashion pieces and bags and stuff that I'm going to show you. So let's get into that. Hello, Editing Sophia here. Unfortunately, something happened to the audio during this part of the video, so instead of cutting it out, I'm just going to insert a voiceover here as we talk about the cute outfits that I'm going to bring on my trip and how I plan to pack them. Now, in this part right here, I'm just letting you guys know a little bit about the itinerary, because if you kind of know what I'm going to do, then the outfits are going to make a lot more sense. So in the beginning of the trip, we are landing in Rome, and that's when we're going to get done a lot of our sightseeing. We're going to go to the Vatican, to the Colosseum. It's going to be very hot, but as many of you guys know, if you go to the Vatican or some of the churches in Italy, they do want you to dress a little bit more modestly. So I am going to be packing clothes that are very breathable, but I also have some that are kind of, you know, just like a little bit more modest to cover up for those types of activities. After we leave Rome, we're going to head to Sardinia, which is an island off the west coast of Italy. It's going to be a little bit cooler there, a little bit breezier, beachier. We're going to be doing like a boat day. We're going to be going out to dinner. It's going to be very chill. We're going to be with friends as well. Then after Sardinia, we're going to head back to the mainland, and we are going to drive to southern Tuscany. The wedding is going to be in an area called Scansano. Really beautiful, very kind of typical Tuscan weather. And for that, obviously, I have a couple of options for what I'm going to wear to the wedding. If you watched my other summer capsule collection video, then you probably are already familiar with some of the options. After the wedding, me and my boyfriend are going to head east to Umbria, which is a landlocked region of Italy. It's also going to be pretty warm, but it's going to be a little bit higher elevation. There's some beautiful mountain towns. We're going to be doing wine tasting. We're going to be exploring, you know, all the cute little towns out in the country. And then finally, at the end of the trip, we're going to be heading back to Rome. That's when we're going to do a little bit more just kind of like casual exploring and also some shopping. So that is the itinerary. Now let me show you the outfits. So I know I just showed you a lot of things in my recent fashion haul videos. So I do want to start off with some of the things that I didn't show in that haul. Some of the more kind of like designer, cool, unique outfits that I'm thinking of bringing. The first one that I have right here is my treasured Fendace pajama set. I love to wear this when it is super duper hot outside. It is a pajama set, but I do wear it as clothing. It's just like a pair of silk shorts with a matching top. Very, very Italian, very Fendi, very Versace. It is Fendace. This truly is a collector's item. I got this in Paris, I think it was 2 summers ago. And like I said, love to wear it when it's hot out because it's so breathable and comfortable. I mean, it's technically a pajama set. And then this next outfit is probably the coolest outfit, if not one of the coolest ones that I'm bringing on this trip. This is a printed denim Balmain set. I got it on like some random Italian clearance site, so I got a pretty good deal on it because it's like from a season or 2 ago. It comes with a cute little denim mini skirt with kind of like the classic gold Balmain buttons, you know, going up and down. And then there's also a matching denim vest. How cool is this? And the most special thing about this is that it comes in this really interesting, it's called sky print, but it looked kind of like a Renaissance painting to me. It's not an actual real painting that exists in the art world. It's like a unique design from Balmain, but I just thought it looked so neat, kind of like Italian Renaissance, I don't know, Michelangelo inspired. So I actually did wear this. I'm in Italy right now while I'm doing this voiceover. I actually did wear this to go exploring around Rome and do sightseeing. It was so comfortable. I loved wearing this. I thought it was so cool. And yeah, I'll put some photos up here so you guys can see how it looked. But this is probably one of the coolest outfits that I own, just period. Next up here, I have another Fendi piece. These are actually a pair of chambray pleated trousers that I purchased in Paris. I think it was 2 years ago. I purchased these the same summer that I got the Fendace set. And this is going to be basically kind of just like a nice long pant option because they're more of like a lightweight chambray, not really a thick denim. They're very breathable, and in fact, I actually did wear these on the day that we went to the Vatican and the Colosseum. If you go to the Vatican, they usually want you to dress a little bit more modestly, covering up your knees and your shoulders. So I decided to wear this with kind of just like a white blouse that, you know, covered up my torso a little bit. It was very comfortable. It was pretty hot outside, but since we were in and out of the air conditioning, I was totally fine. And then I have a couple of other cute designer separates here to show you. The first one is just a simple Loewe t-shirt. I really like the bright yellow color. It's very summery, kind of adds a little pop of color to a look. I also have two adorable pieces here from Tory Burch. If you saw my other clothing haul, then you know I absolutely adore Tory Burch, and I've been collecting a lot of her ready to wear for years now. The first piece that I have here is this cute kind of like fruit basket style shirt. It's very kind of country, summery. I love the fruit detail. I love the texture of this shirt as well. And I just think this would look so cute with a pair of white trousers, just something simple, maybe even a pair of white shorts. Wear this out in Umbria, maybe wine tasting, maybe just, you know, exploring little hilltop towns. And then I have one of my favorite summertime skirts here, also from Tory Burch. This is kind of like an asymmetrical pleated style, and it has a very beautiful, to me it looks kind of like a ceramic type of print on it, almost like an Italian pottery type of print. I love the colors in this. It flows so beautifully. I wore this to Napa wine tasting a couple years back when I was out there with my parents, and this looks great with just like a button-up white shirt or a white silk blouse and maybe a little hat to match if you're out in the sunshine. Goes good with sandals, pair of white sneakers. So this is definitely coming with me as well, and this is probably something that I'm gonna wear when I'm in Umbria. Also for separates, I'm gonna be taking with me one of my favorite comfortable yet very kind of classy and dressy looking pair of pants. These are the Frame Le Palazzo trousers. They are a trouser, they're not a jean, although Frame does make the Le Palazzo jeans. These are the trouser version. They're very stretchy, so they're really comfortable, but they look like a chic pair of trousers. They're a little bit more structured, but don't get me wrong, they are still breathable. And I love this bone color because it's so summery and fresh. Goes really good with like maybe a more colorful blouse. I'm also going to be bringing with me this blouse that I have had literally forever. This is from Alice and Olivia. It's just like a really fun, colorful type of print. For whatever reason, this just gives me Italy vibes. Like, it just feels very Italian to me. I love to wear this kind of like a little bit open and blousey with like some gold jewelry. I like to usually wear a bunch of like gold chains with this, a little bit more like mob wife type of vibes. I don't know, guys. That's the fantasy that this shirt is selling. So I'm definitely gonna be bringing this. This next outfit I was a little bit on the fence about, but I did end up packing it. I think I'm going to be wearing this towards the end of my trip in Rome if I want more of like a statement outfit, and then I can also kind of mix and match these separates with other pieces that I'm going to be bringing in my suitcase. If you've been following me for a while, then you will know that I picked up this outfit last year from a site called Shauna Joy. It's an Australian brand. They make really cool stuff. It is a 3-piece set, or I guess you could call it a 3-piece suit. It comes with a red mini skirt, a matching little cropped bra top, and then on top it is a sleeveless long blazer essentially in this gorgeous bright red color. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably saw that I wore this in Paris last year, except because it was a little bit chillier in Paris, I wore this with the matching pants. Yes, I got it with the skirt and with the pants because I liked it so much. So I think this is going to be a little bit more of like, you know, a statement outfit, like I said, something a little bit more fashionable, maybe something I would take pictures in, or I could wear just the skirt or just the top or just the sleeveless blazer. So this is going to be more of like a fashion forward option. I'm also going to be bringing the summer suit that I showed you guys in my fashion haul video. This is from Frame. It comes with the little pinstripe shorts and then of course the oversized pinstripe blazer. I love the look of this with just like a crisp white button-up type of shirt. Wear it with some loafers, wear it with some sneakers to dress it down a little bit. And just like a lot of the things that I'm showing you in this video, you can kind of mix and match the pieces, maybe wear the shorts during the day, and then if it gets a little bit chilly at night, or if I want to kind of dress up for dinner, I can toss on the jacket. I'm also going to be bringing this cute little short and sweater vest set that I picked up from Goelia. You guys know I got the black and white shorts, and then I also got 2 of the little matching sweater tops. I'm only going to bring 1 of the sweater tops. I feel like bringing 2 would be completely overkill. So I'm just going to bring both of the shorts, which I can wear with all of the other tops that I have in my suitcase. And then I think I'm going to bring the stripy sweater top. And this is the kind of thing I can use for sightseeing, for, you know, going around little towns, even wine tasting. It's a very, very comfortable outfit, very easy to throw on. And then of course I also have to bring my new Tory Burch outfit that I showed you in my other video. This is a really cute printed linen short set. So it comes with the shorts and then the matching linen button-up short sleeve top. And actually I already wore this in Sardinia. I went out to dinner with my friends and this was a very comfortable kind of little easy evening, you know, beachy type of outfit. I can wear this with a pair of sneakers, but since I was on more of like, you know, an island outing, I decided to pair it with some white sandals. And then for dresses, I'm going to be bringing pretty much all of the ones that I showed you in my other fashion haul video, so I won't go through all of them again. So I have a couple of dresses. I do think that I'm going to be wearing this red one to the wedding. I gave you guys 3 options in that video, so you could tell me which dress you think would be best for this kind of like very casual Tuscan wedding. And it does seem like you guys like the red one the best, although many of you guys voted for the other options as well. But just based on what my friends are saying, I do think that I'm going to be wearing this one from Sabo skirt. I'll link it down below. I know it's been out of stock in a lot of sizes, but I will list it down in the description box along with links to most of the other items you can still get in this video. And then we have the bag options. I am not bringing all of these handbags, but I am trying to decide between them. I have right here the Gucci Horsebit. Ooh, what is this? 1955. The Gucci Horsebit bag, okay, in the white leather. I really like this because it's extremely durable and it also comes with 2 straps. It comes with a plain white one, and then it also comes with one that has like the Gucci red and green stripes. It's very, very practical. It's very, you know, Gucci Italian. And this actually does match with quite a few of the outfits, so you can kind of, you know, picture it alongside some of those looks. I also have right here the Fendi baguette. This is one of my favorite bags to wear in the summertime, and I've also traveled with it a ton. This is great because it has the top handle like this. It's also in a very neutral color, and then it also has a cross body strap. I would say the 2 things that I like about this compared to the Gucci is that it has the option of the top handle and it's just a little bit bigger. But what I like about the Gucci is that it's white, so it does, I think, match a little bit better with some outfits. So I'm going in between these 2 when it comes to my main bag, and I'm leaning towards the Gucci. So I got to think about that a little bit more. Then we have the Chloe basket bag. This is another one of my favorite summertime bags. It's also just a really good bag if you are looking for a luxury basket bag, because so many of them now are stupid expensive, like $3,000 for like a basket bag. Some of these brands, you gotta be kidding me. This one, it's not cheap, but it's still really good if you're looking for like a luxury designer option. And this is really easy to pack as well because you can just stuff some socks and scarves in there. It really doesn't get misshapen or anything. And it also has this little drawstring at the top to give a little bit more security to your items. This goes so well well with just like a little sundress. You know, you got kind of like country vibes. It also goes really cute with some of the more like beachy items that I'm gonna be packing. So I think it's gonna be a good option. I bring it with me on almost every trip. And then this is the Bottega Veneta Jody bag. I've had this for quite some time. I like this because it's kind of a nice, smaller option, especially for going out in the evening. If I'm not, you know, going to like a museum, I'm just kind of like walking around, going out to dinner. And this color, believe it or not, goes with literally everything. Like, look, literally, maybe not the red, okay? But it literally goes with everything. This is one of my most used bags in the summertime. Looks great with denim as well. And then here are the shoes that I am thinking of bringing. I'm really trying not to bring too much. These are gonna be my everyday shoes. These are the M. Gemi Palestra sneakers. They're just a classic leather sneaker, very comfortable, like literally matches with everything. That's probably what I'm gonna be wearing most of the time as I'm like touring, walking around Rome, going to museums, going wine tasting, that kind of stuff, because you just have to have comfortable shoes when you travel. I also just recently got these. These are the Hermes Oran sandals. I swore to myself I would never get these because they are so basic and everybody has them, but then I actually tried them on and I was like, oh, they're actually very comfortable and the leather is very soft. So I'm not gonna wear these if I'm gonna be walking a ton because slides are not the best for that, but they're pretty lightweight. They go with everything. And then these are the shoes that I showed you guys in my recent fashion haul. These are from a brand called La Raude, or I think it's La Raude. I'll link it down below. I told you guys, these were gifted to me and they're so comfortable. They're like these cute little raffia sandals. They have really thick, comfortable straps. They're very sturdy. And so I'm kind of thinking that this is what I'm gonna wear for the wedding. They said don't wear heels because there's not a lot of like even ground, but I don't know. I wouldn't consider this to be a heel. So I think I'm gonna try that out. And in cases where I want a little bit more of a heel, I'm covered. And then finally, this is my other comfy option other than a sneaker. These are the classic Gucci loafers. These are the ones that you can fold down and also wear as a slide. I usually never do that though. I always wear them just as like, you know, like a full loafer around the heel. I just took these to the cobbler. They just like fixed them up, spruced them up, and also put a new like sole on the front. They didn't necessarily need it. I just kind of want to take care of them and I wanted them to look nice. So I got them cleaned and everything, and I always keep them stuffed. And this is another thing that doesn't take up too much space or too much weight in a suitcase. And then here are some cute accessories that I wanted to show you all. I am going to be bringing like, you know, just some basic gold hoops and that kind of stuff. But these are some of the more, I guess you could say, interesting jewelry pieces and also sunglasses that I'm going to bring. So right here, I have the Jennifer Behr earrings that I showed you guys in my fashion haul. I have the cute little butterfly ones. I think these are gonna look so darling with some of the dresses, some of the more, you know, like out in the country ones. Then I also have the seashell ones. These are gonna be perfect for more of like the beachy looks in Sardinia. I think that's definitely gonna be a vibe. And then these two earrings right here are from a brand called Soru. It is founded by two, I think they're Italian-American sisters. Soru means sister in their Italian dialect. And these were actually gifted to me in PR. I've seen a bunch of other influencers wear them. They're so gorgeous. I love them. Like, look at these. So beautiful, so fun. And these are the little heart ones. I love to wear these. And then these right here, I actually bought in Greece. When was the last time I was there? Like 2 years ago. It's from a Greek designer. I'm so sorry. I don't know her name, but I just thought that these were really cool and they have a very kind of classic vacation type of vibe. And then these are the sunglasses that I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring my crew ones. These are probably gonna be the ones that I wear the most because they're very comfortable and lightweight. Great if it's super hot outside. And I just love the olive color. These are gonna be my little like statement ones. And this colorway is called Gelato. So I was like, okay, obviously I gotta bring those. And then I'm just gonna bring one basic black pair. Just like something very simple if I just want a simple sunglass. And these are super lightweight. You can kind of hear they're just like a plasticky material, so they're not gonna really like take up that much weight in my suitcase. Good morning. It is the next day and progress has been made. I'm in my bathroom right now. I'm gonna show you guys the skincare and kind of like toiletry things that I'm gonna be bringing. But first, I wanted to show you all my makeup bag. As you can see, everything fits in here perfectly. I did not bring the Tom Ford foundation stick. I came to my senses. I'm just gonna bring the 2 little travel sizes of the Pat McGrath and the Boy de Chanel foundation. And then I just grabbed this extra little pouch here for all of the like lip products and pencils and that kind of stuff. Like I could have shoved them in that bag, but I just feel like when I open it, it's gonna explode and get all over the place. So I figured this would help me be a little more organized. Now I'm going to pack my toiletry bag. Pretty much everything is gonna fit right inside here. I do have a couple of things in here already. I've got like deodorant, I've got some razors, I have dental floss, I have this sunscreen right here, which actually is really good. This is the It's Right All Right Enjoy Super Mild Sun Essence SPF 50+++. I only have a little bit of this left, so I'm just going to, you know, use it up and whatever. I also have my tretinoin in here, this sunscreen, which was gifted to me, and this is the one that I'm probably going to wear mostly on the trip. This is the Glytone Hydrolipid UV Mineral Sunscreen. I usually don't wear mineral sunscreens, but I thought we would give that a try, and if worse comes to worse, I mean, I'm sure they have like awesome pharmacies and whatnot in Italy. The only full-size product that I'm bringing is this serum that my dermatologist prescribed to me. This is the IS Clinical Active Serum because it's pretty small. This is really good for redness. I'm not gonna bring like every little thing, but I do have a bunch of minis. This is like the bulk of what I'm bringing. So let me show you guys what I have here. Some of these are like more interesting than others. Like I've just got the little mini Cetaphil, and in fact, there's not even Cetaphil in here. It's like the La Roche-Posay Toleraine, basically the same thing. But I do have a little travel size of the Pharmacy Green Clean in here. And because I'm probably gonna run out of that, I also have these from Florasis. This is my favorite cleansing balm. They did gift these to me, but I'm gonna have to purchase some more because I actually have like 2 or 3 left. It's basically cleansing oil in a tiny little capsule, and you can get about like 3 uses out of just one of these. So I think that these will last me a pretty long time throughout the trip. They basically don't weigh anything. They're great. I love these. So I have a couple of these as well. I also have right here my salicylic acid cleanser that I just put into a little bottle, my acne medication, my Winlevi, which is prescribed to me by my dermatologist. So I've been using this, and she very kindly gave me some samples. I was like, oh good, because the full size legit is this big, and I don't like bringing big stuff like that when I travel. I also have here the Aloe Glow System Magnesium Reset Spray. I got this in a little set. You're gonna see the other things in just a second. I think this is supposed to be for like sore muscles or something. I figured I could just spray it on my feet. Is it necessary? No, no, but it's like the one thing that I was like, maybe I'll try that out, because I also have here the Aloe Head to Toe Glow Oil. So I'm gonna bring this instead of a like body cream because I think this will be a little bit lighter to carry. And I also just really like this product. I have the full size in my shower at the moment. And then also I have the Luminizing Face Moisturizer from Aloe. You can get these whenever you order, you know, like I'm wearing an Aloe yoga top right now, and actually Aloe yoga pants. I'll show you my travel outfit after this. But you get these for free, like little freebies when you order stuff. And this is a really good moisturizer. I'm actually just finishing up the full size right here. It's really good, it's really lightweight, and it looks really nice under makeup. It has kind of like a soft finish to it, if that makes sense. I also put in this little bottle my Biologique Recherche I always forget the name, P50 1970 toner. So that's pretty much more than enough for this entire trip. Also, when I went to the Chanel boutique this week to buy the new summer makeup, that review just went live. So go watch it if you haven't already. It's actually a really good collection. She gave me these little minis. She's so sweet. I have the makeup remover, which, you know, this is good if I have like some eyeliner or something that I need to remove, something a little bit more stubborn. And she also gave me the Hydra Beauty Micro Liquid Essence Refining Energizing Hydration. Look how cute that is. I've never tried this before, but I was like, that's a nice little kind of serum that I can put on after my IS clinical. And then I have a couple more things in here. Some of these, I don't know, they're just very light. I've got the La Mer Concentrate, a Banana Bright eye cream, little mini of that. This is the Jones Road lip balm. Very good lip balm, actually. Put a little bit of that on right now. Has kind of like an herbal scent to it. Finally, I have these cute little mini sunscreens just in case I can't find what I need, or if Tyler's like, oh babe, where's sunscreen, or like, do you have a travel size or whatever. I like to bring a couple extra if it's not too heavy. That's mostly it. The only other things that I have here are 2 makeup eraser towels. This is what I use to take off my makeup when I'm doing my double cleanse or whatever, and I bring 2 of them just in case like I won't have somewhere to wash the first one when it gets dirty. I did find out that we are gonna have a washer when we're in Sardinia. I don't think we're gonna have a dryer because I don't think that's super common in Italy or in a lot of European countries. I think they just like line dry everything, but I can wash my makeup erasers and like socks and that kind of stuff. So I got some like leggings and joggers and like that kind of stuff. Not a lot, but I packed a couple of those. It's just like boring stuff. I did downsize a couple of those because I was like, okay, I can wash them, don't need to overpack. The last thing that I have here in terms of like skincare, I guess, I don't know if you would call this skincare, but I always take a little travel bottle. This is just something that had like some other hairspray thing in it. And I fill it up with rubbing alcohol. And I like to use this to disinfect my tweezers, disinfect like, you know, my little razors that I use to like shave my eyebrows, which my boyfriend just ran to CVS to go buy me. So I'll use this to disinfect like those little things. I don't know. I just like to have this. I just like to keep all of my stuff clean. So I always keep a little bit of this right here by my vanity here, and then I bring it with me when I travel. As for hair stuff, all of that is going to fit right in here. I did send Tyler to CVS, just like I said, to pick up some more mini hairsprays because I realized this one is almost out. I need my hairspray, like at least 2 bottles of it. I also have in here some sea salt spray, the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. This is what I will spray in to just kind of hydrate my hair. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's a leave-in conditioner, so I'll use that. And the sea salt spray. And then I just have this got to be glued gel in case I want to do a slick back bun. This will be great for my baby hairs and it's not that big. And then everything else in here is just like bobby pins, hair ties. Actually, I'm gonna put this one in here right now. So that's all my hair stuff. I really try not to bring too many hair products because I think I'm gonna bring 2 hair tools. I hate that I need both of these, but I really want both of these. I'm gonna bring my hair waver. I've done a tutorial with this. I'll link it down below if I can fit it in the description box. It's basically just like it's a hair waver, and I love that for summery hair, but I also wanna bring a curling iron. I just picked this one up, and it is the Bedhead brand. It's kind of like fun and colorful. And I picked this up because it's dual voltage. I was trying to find a legit European plug one, but I don't know, I can't find any online that I can purchase here in the US. So I decided to go with this one. It's much more, as much as I love my other curling iron from Hot Tools, and that one is longer, I'll probably continue to use that. I'm gonna use this one as my travel curling wand because it's a little shorter, it's also a lot lighter, and it's dual voltage. And every time I bring the Hot Tools one, I don't know why I keep doing this, guys, but I plug it in and it immediately breaks. I did it last year in Paris and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Whereas the hair waver does not. So I'll link these 2 tools down below, but I highly recommend this one because it actually is very, very lightweight. Okay, so here's how we're looking so far, friends. This is the Rimowa trunk, this is the deeper side, and this is the more shallow side. On the deeper side, what I like to do is put all of my toiletries, my makeup, kind of like shoes and more bulky items. And I will also pack up things like socks, t-shirts, pajamas, anything that's gonna be like rolled or folded up. And I put them in these packing cubes. I like these because they have the mesh so I can see what's inside of them. And also when they unzip, you can kind of lift this up and it's almost like you have, it's like a little compartment, okay? And you can actually put that in a drawer, in a dresser, in a hotel or something. If I get the ones where you kind of like press the air out, that is great from like a space saving perspective, but a lot of times I just find that everything comes out wrinkly, they get really heavy, I end up overpacking, so I like to use these. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a lot of like the dresses, the blazer, the trousers on this side because you can just lay them flat and they just lay perfectly within there. And then what you do with this model is that you take this like flap thing and then there is kind of like a Velcro. It's not actually Velcro, it doesn't catch catch on your clothes, but you basically just press everything down and it just holds it in place for the entire flight. And then in my backpack, I just started packing. I've got some Santa Claus socks in here. I've got all my cords. I have my headphones in here. And then this is all the stuff that I like normally put in my purse and whatnot. I just put it in a Ziploc bag, and I've got these special little like slim chargers and that kind of stuff. So this is everything that like once I get there, I'm gonna transfer into my handbag. Kind of boring in terms of like a backpack, but that's what we got going on. And then right here in my carry-on, this is where I'm going to put more of like my luxury items, my bags. I have my jewelry packed up in here. This is actually my little Chloe basket bag, and I filled it up with, I think like the scarf or something. I put something in there. Oh, belts. I put the belts that I'm bringing in here just to kind of like keep them safe and secure. So I'm gonna put all of that in here, and then probably some of the clothes like the Fendace set, just like the things that are a little bit, you know, like more high end. I don't have a lot of like luxury ready to wear, but the stuff I do have, I really treasure. So I'm going to keep it in here. And also clothes weigh a lot, so it's good to kind of keep those in here. I'll also try and fit most of the shoes in here. So this makes your carry-on a little bit, it kind of like takes the weight off of the main check-in luggage, and then it keeps my more like valuable items with me. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do now, since I pretty much have everything picked out. And then here is the final result. You can see on the deeper side of the trunk, I have all the packing cubes, the toiletries, the foldable duffel bag, and then here on the flatter side, I just have the majority of the clothes, like the trousers, the blazers, all of the dresses, just laid flat as lengthwise as I can so that they don't get wrinkled. I stack them up and I put the outfits that I think I'm gonna wear a little bit later in the trip on the bottom, obviously, so that I'm not like yanking them out as soon as I get there. And then you just compress everything down, just trying not to get anything like too close to the edges here, or else it kind of like catches when you try and close the suitcase. And then over here, I have the carry-on. So I have all of the shoes in here, both of the handbags in here. I have my vlogging camera, and then I also put some of the, like I said, more designer clothes in here. And the other thing that I did is I put kind of like a couple changes of underwear, socks, a little top, so that hopefully not, but in the case that my luggage gets lost or something like that, at least I have at least like 3 or 4 outfits here that I could wear if I absolutely needed to. So I don't know. I always have something here just in case something like that happens. It happened to my best friend one time when we were on a trip, and she was a real trooper, but we did have to go like get her some outfits because she didn't have any clothes. And then lastly, I thought I would share with you what I'm going to wear on the plane. I have kind of like a layering system. So let me explain. I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see me in the mirror. Hello there. Okay, so this is the base of the outfit. I usually like to wear this Aloe Yoga crop top because it's just super comfortable. I don't really want to wear a bra on an overnight flight, so this is like a good alternative. Also, when I get off the plane and it's like in the 80s or 90s when we get there, I can take off the other layers that I'm gonna show you guys, and I can just kind of wear this and be comfortable until I get to my hotel and I can change. So that's great as well. Then I'm wearing the best pants ever. These are also from Aloe. I have a lot of stuff from Aloe, but they do make good things. And these, I'm blanking on the name, but I'll link them down below. I've mentioned them many times before, but they're a trouser, and they look kind of nice and chic and effortless, you know, like a real pant, but they're made of this kind of very lightweight, breathable, slightly sporty material. They're not too loud as well. Like if you go like this, they're a little bit loud, but they're literally so comfortable. They're the perfect thing to travel in. They have an elastic waistband. It's kind of like wearing leggings or sweatpants, but you look way more put together. Sorry, like no offense if you like to wear leggings or sweatpants, like no shame in that, but this is a very like hop off the plane, feel a little bit better about yourself kind of situation, because I always feel like a crusty crab when I get off the plane. Then I have right here my M. Gemmy Palestra sneakers, the ones that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm just gonna wear these. I think I'm gonna give these a quick little clean with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser before I go. They're pretty clean right now, but I like to start off strong. Also, please excuse like all the dust and cat hair that is on this mirror right now. I just can't keep up with Minnie and her shedding. Then because the plane is so cold, I will put on this little thermal layer. This is one of the Uniqlo, I think they're called Heat Tech thermals. They're supposed to be really good at regulating your temperature. And I just feel like this extra little thermal layer keeps me warm on the plane, but also I never get too hot and sweaty in these. So I'll kind of put this as like the mid layer. And then on top of everything, I have one of my Everlane alpaca sweaters. I didn't tuck it in very well, but you kind of get the gist of it. This is also pretty thin and lightweight. It's very cozy. I never get overheated in these, and they're just very easy to care for. You guys know I love these. I have them in so many different colors. And then I just grabbed this little scarf that I got from Coach years ago, and that's gonna be, you know, this little cozy kind of situation for when I'm on the plane. Hopefully this isn't interfering with my microphone, but you guys get the picture. So this is my little snuggly plane outfit, but then once I get off the plane, I still feel kind of like put together. Yeah, and that is pretty much it, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this little pack with me video. A lot of you guys keep asking for these, so I keep making them. I enjoy watching them, so I hope that you like this one too. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know, like, what are your packing tips? Are you an overpacker? Are you a maximalist? Are you a minimalist? Are you like a carry-on only type of person? Let me know your ways. Let me know your tips. Let's help everybody out. Are you going on any exciting trips this year? I would love to hear from you guys, so leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.